There's something your brain has been hiding from you since the day you were born. Right now, I want you to prove me wrong. Try to remember your very first birthday. Not your second, your first. You can't. Neither can almost anyone else on Earth. So, where did those memories go? The answer might completely change the way you think about your own brain. Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing the first 3 years of your life have completely disappeared. Not blurry, not forgotten, completely gone. Sounds terrifying, but that's exactly what has already happened to every single one of us. Try your hardest. Can you remember your first birthday? What about your very first word? Your first steps? Your first laugh? Nothing. It's almost like someone erased the beginning of your life. But here's the strange part. Your brain wasn't broken. In fact, babies can actually remember things. Researchers discovered that even 6-month-old babies can recognize familiar faces, voices, and daily routines. So if babies can remember, where did all those memories go? Did they disappear forever? Or is something else happening inside your brain? The answer is hidden inside one tiny part of your brain, a tiny structure called the hippocampus. That tiny structure is called the hippocampus. Think of it as your brain's memory librarian. Its job is to organize your experiences and decide which memories get stored for the future. But when you're a baby, the hippocampus is still under construction. It's growing rapidly, making millions of new connections every single day. Imagine trying to save important files on a computer while someone is constantly rebuilding its hard drive. Some files would never be saved properly. Others would be impossible to find later. That's very similar to what's happening inside a baby's brain. The experiences are real. The emotions are real. But the system that organizes long-term memories isn't fully ready yet. Scientists call this infantile amnesia. Doesn't mean babies don't learn. In fact, they're learning faster than at almost any other time in life. Every smile, every sound, every face helps build the brain itself. Those experiences shape who you become, even if you can never consciously remember them. But the hippocampus isn't the only reason. There's another surprising piece of the puzzle. Language. When you were a baby, you didn't have words to describe your experiences. You couldn't think, "This is my birthday," or "I'm at grandma's house." Without language, your brain stored many experiences differently. You still felt them. You still learned from them. But years later, your adult mind struggles to unlock memories that were never labeled with words. But here's something even stranger. Have you ever smelled a familiar perfume or heard an old song and suddenly felt emotional without knowing why? That's because not every memory is stored the same way. Some memories tell stories. Others store feelings. Your earliest memories may be gone, but the emotions they created can stay with you for life. Think about riding a bicycle. You probably don't remember the exact day you learned, but somehow your body never forgot. Your brain stores different kinds of memories in different places. Facts, events, skills, and emotions all follow different pathways. Even before babies can speak, their brains are already learning patterns. They recognize voices, faces, safe places, and the people they trust. Scientists tested this with a fascinating experiment. Babies were shown familiar faces and complete strangers. Again and again, they looked longer at the faces they already knew. That proved something incredible. Babies don't live without memories. They simply remember in a completely different way than adults do. As your brain grows, your memory system changes. New experiences are stored more efficiently, while many of your earliest memories become harder and harder to reach. So the next time someone says they remember being 1 year old, there's a good chance their brain filled in the missing pieces, using stories, photos, or family memories instead of actual events. So, did your childhood memories actually disappear? Not exactly. Many of them were simply never stored, the way your adult brain stores memories today. In other words, your childhood didn't vanish. Your brain just changed faster than those early memories could keep up. Those forgotten moments still shaped your personality, your fears, your favorite foods, the people you trust, even if you can't remember where it all began. That's why a familiar smell, an old lullaby, or a place you haven't visited in years can suddenly make you feel something without explaining why. Your brain remembers far more than your mind can consciously recall. And in many ways, that's exactly how it was designed to work. So if you've ever wished you could go back and relive your very first memories, the truth is, a part of you never really left them. Those early experiences became the foundation of the person you are today. Even though the story itself has faded away, maybe the biggest mystery isn't why we forget being babies. It's how those forgotten years continue shaping our lives every single day. The next time you look at an old baby photo, remember, you're looking at someone your brain remembers, even if you don't. If you love discovering the hidden science behind everyday life, welcome to Vero. There's always another mystery waiting to be explained.